Steep. Sit. Steep is tea, but this brew. All right, live stream, here we are. System audio. No, not all system audio. There's a something here, use eco cancel. There we go. Good morning, everyone. Nick here, 45 Degrees Sailing. Welcome to the Sharpen Up series weather update. Here it is Sunday, the 12th of October, and we are on our first full day of our Sharpen Up Flotilla here in October, Sharpen Up number 7. So this is our weather update for today with a couple of differences from last year. I see we've got a bunch of people online. Good morning, Nico, Crazy Frog, David's there, Lovro's online, Gordon Midkovitz online again. Welcome back, man. So weather, oh man, the forecast has gone from bad to even worse. So let's have a look at that now. It's shocking. It's probably going to be like this, and that's gross. That's gross because I've been for a swim this morning. I didn't get cold at all because there's no wind, anything like that. Oh yeah, snap a photo of them anyway. But we're over here, we've got 5 boats out this week, though one of them is in a different location. All the things. Myrna's online. Dobro jutro, Myrna! Good morning, Nick from Germany. Rob's here. I love it. Turn off the music. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Thank you, Nico. I didn't even realize it was running. Thank you, Nico. Bravo, bravo. I always forget this stuff. 30 people online. This is, okay, cool. All right, let's look at the weather and run the cutscene. That's the delay. Okay, oh, wrong one. Oh, this is a problem. That video thing is a problem. It replays the intro when I go back to the scene. So I've got to deal with that. Now, really cool thing. Big shout out to Nico, because see this up here? This right here is our live wind on Mila Felice right now and the direction in which it's blowing in our boat. Considering we're an anchor, that's a bit random. But this is just so cool because live streams now, when I'm on Mila Felice, are going to be able to have our live conditions, boat speed, everything like that. And if I show you this, it's going to have all sorts from a live stream a little while ago. Is I've got boat speed, I've got rudder position, I've got throttle, everything. I'm so excited about this. There will definitely be a live stream with that equipment running this week, and I love it. So big shout out to Nico at Sailtrace, who's been working on that for 2-3 years now, and it is all coming to fruition, and I'm going to show you some more stuff after the weather update. Okay, let's look at predict wind and see what's rolling. There we go. Okay, so this is our weather. That's why I'm so disappointed. We got a little sail yesterday. I'm just going to move my program window. We left Trogia, and we're just in Vinišće at the moment. We do a nice little simple night out here, but effectively this is our 5 a.m. today. We got no wind. I hold a brief amount of hope for the afternoon because there's a sea breeze, because there's nothing and we're going to get heat into the day. I am hoping and expecting we will get a sea breeze this afternoon from the northwest. That is what I'm going to base life on right now. And then we should have this flow down here, which will give us some sailing around. But looking at the week, it's looking real calm. Whereas if I zoom out a bit, there was a couple of flows of northeast that looked like they were going to come in. Here we go, Sunday, down through the week. So it's funny because when you're looking or hunting for wind, spots like this, Monday morning and through Monday, I would actually expect, this is just the standard wind forecast. If we're going to go to the gust forecast next, let's look at, not observations, sorry. Not weather routing. Forecasts, oh my gosh. And go to maps. Remember, this is predict wind I'm using with the split screen. We're using the GFS forecasting plus the ECMW forecasting in a double view so that we can see the difference between both of them. Now, giving the gust forecast is giving you the maximum. It's all right, you can talk. I've got my microphone right here. Could I please, just a half. Oopa. Get some coffee. The gust forecast is what I'm often using for this because it's just going to show us a little bit more range. Now, I do believe you need to pay for it to get the gust forecast, but anyway, thank you. Yeah, both. Sorry, I'm on pause while coffee comes to the table. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Blair. So if you like, you can do predicted win subscriptions by the month. I think if you are going to be sailing for the month, I'd highly recommend the predicted win subscription. Is good to be able to get those more in detail things, plus the Cape map and routing for a lot of the radars and everything like that makes it really worth it. If you're going to be doing a week sailing, you get it for a month, a week before or 2 weeks before, so that you can see the patterns and everything. Anyway, that's what we're going for there. So going back to the routing here, these flows of northeast would make me think, right, we might actually get some wind down here. So and that's what they're looking at. It's Sunday this morning, but then dying out today. And as the week comes on, we've still got these channels of wind that pick up, and you can see they're off these areas coming down through for like split area through here, down in Olmage area, and then through here just on Shibboleth. So that's what we're looking at. But it is looking at a very calm week, other than Wednesday, where I think we might get some proper border. But that is why I look at the gust maps, because you look at Wednesday on the gust map there, whereas if we put that down to the standard wind map that you'll be looking at on both sides, Nick, then what you see is much less. Okay, so just be very aware of that when you're looking at your forecast. And then if you've got northeast, double it. Double it when it's coming off those high mountains. It's just going to get a lot windier. So just be very aware of that. All right, cool. Going back to that. So that's our weather. So I haven't actually figured out exactly what we're going to do today, but I need to figure that out in the next 23 minutes, because we're going to have to start the day in the skipper's briefing. But we're here in Vinišće. It's a beautiful day. Sorry, a bunch of comments come through and I have not gone there. Oh, Mandy, now we just messaged you. Hello. We just talked about the barbecue at the end of the week and how we don't need a dinosaur to put on it because you and Ian aren't here. They put a dinosaur on their own barbecue, I know, and we've only got one barbecue this week. So anyway, good to see everyone online. So that's where we're at. So very likely today, because it's going to be so calm, we're going to wait for that sea breeze in the afternoon. We'll, with the Sharpen Up, whoever wants to get into it, we're going to work on some maneuvering, probably anchoring, stern lines to the shore, these different maneuvers that you need to be able to get good at. And even though there's not going to be a lot of wind, and we want to be able to practice crosswind stuff and all that, getting the fundamentals down is going to be really important. So we'll go over that at our briefing today. But that is really, really cool. So another big thing I just want to share with everyone here is to do with sail trace and what we're doing. We got so excited yesterday because the sail trace first run flotilla style came up, and we got all of this data coming in. This is data off Metal Fleece right now, but we had our live track situation with all of our boats. We've got one boat over here, one boat over here. I don't think the others have got their turned on yet. No, because we're not into sailing mode. But this is Metal Fleece's last hour moving around on anchor here. And I wonder if Calypso will turn their nav on while they're listening to the live stream, and La Salle as well. But basically, we've had our tracks here from that's Metal Fleece from Sophia, who sailed down the coast yesterday all the way into that bay. And then this is Calypso, who's sitting in the bay. This was their movements. Then we had La Salle sailing out, following Metal Fleece around, doing this one as well. So this was really cool to be able to see all of our boat positions in live during the day while we're out sailing, boat speed, wind speed, all of this live data built in. I have an issue with that when I just go to it like this, Nico. It doesn't show up, then I refresh and it comes in. But anyway, so there's our 2 knots from this direction. It's just so cool, and that's where this widget information and everything on the boat, no, that corner there is coming from, all built in on the boats. So just super cool. Anyway, I'm going to sign off from this because it's time to drink coffee and welcome the skippers on board so that we can have our briefing and also eat some food. But that's our weather update. I'll post the next weather update for tomorrow because I'm really hoping that it's going to change and we're going to get more wind, but we'll see. Yeah, so it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Anyway, Just looking at some comments here. Lovelo says, have you ever considered joining the Vinišće Regatta with the Sharpen Up Flotilla? It's running from Friday through Saturday. I have considered it, yes. It doesn't really work, especially because Charter Week is starting on Saturday, as you know, and they start on Fridays. And yeah, I don't know. And I think with the Sharpen Up is more based at those first-time charterers. We don't want to get into a racing situation where they're stressing. So I would consider joining the Vinišće Regatta or another regatta with a 45D presence, with boats that have a little bit of experience or want to gain experience in racing, have already done the getting the skippering thing down first. But we'll see. It's on my mind. I miss racing anyway. All right, that's what we're going to roll with. It's breakfast time. We will see you in the next live stream tomorrow morning. It might be earlier. Yeah, it might be earlier. It felt really 8:30. Felt like half the day was gone. Give me a feedback on that. Whether you want that, whether that update or the live hour could be at 8 o'clock, because I think, and then I'll be really tired tomorrow morning. That's exactly it. It's 7 o'clock. I'm sitting here in my bed going, what's going on? And then tomorrow I'm going to be like, oh, I don't want to get up. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. See you here. Oh, where's that? Oh, there is that. There it is. Is there a link to follow you on Sailtrace? Is there a link? At the moment, no. Beta testing, still in the process of thing. There's a few things there. At the moment, no. You can follow Mila Felice on AIS. We'll be around, all this sort of stuff. But at the moment, no. But we're gonna chat about all that. All right. Thanks for watching, everyone. Talk to you soon.